Hey guys, how's it going? It's Will here. Perfect day, so I figured I'd come out and I got a request for what's in the bag video. So brought the bag out and just gonna go through. I think I'm gonna start off with the drivers and work my way down to the putter. So check it out. So we'll start off with the PXG. This is my gamer driver. It's a Gen 4. I've had it for like 1 year. I think it's really actually an awesome club because it has the 3 weights in the bottom that you can change them out. And I bought some weights from like off eBay from like Kazakhstan or something like that. They came and it takes like a month, but I like messing around with it, just fiddling with different weight configurations and seeing what it does with my smash factor and if it actually helps hit a draw or hit a fade and that kind of stuff. And I'll have to make some videos for that too, because really if you load up the head and make it heavy, and I think that if I had a light flexy shaft with a heavy head, it would really increase my smash factor a lot. So anyway, I like this club a whole lot. It's got not a great shaft, but it's got a stiff flex Mitsubishi 10 size shaft on it, and the Wind dry tack grip. That's my favorite. It's kind of tacky and I just like how it feels. So anyway, that's my gamer driver, and we'll move on to some long drivers. So I use the Epic Speed. They're getting more and more difficult to get or find. I use the long drive equipment group on Facebook to buy used equipment because buying new is out of my price range. But so I've got this Epic Speed head, 5 degree. It's got the Kinetics Velocity LD30 Plus shaft. I think actually this is the shaft that Kyle just won the World Long Drive Championship with. And again, I've got this one fitted with the dry tack grip. So this is probably my favorite club for just going deep. I don't necessarily hit it the straightest, but when I catch a hold of it, this is the one I want to have in my hand. All right, up next, I got another one. I've got the same exact head, 5 degree Epic Speed Callaway. On this one though, I've got a senior flex. It's like an experimental House of Forged shaft on it, so it's really whippy. You can hear it like cracking. But and then it's just got the House of Forged grip that it came on. I haven't had this one re-gripped yet. It's not really that important, I guess, but probably will get a Wind dry tack grip on this one too. But I've grown to like this one more and more as I hit it, the senior flex shaft. I really need to learn how to like load the shaft. There's so much about swinging and long drive that I need to learn, having only done this since like May of this year. But anyway, there's that one, and then I'll get to the brute drivers. So this one here got a Brute 400. This is a 5 degree loft, and these you can't swap out the shaft. These are glue in. But the thing I like about these is when I'm going to the range and I'm trying something new, like if you look, the face on that is really deep. And so I don't sky it off the top as much. I got a little bit more room for error. And so they don't get beat up. Like the top of those will get sky marks on them pretty easily because I come too deep sometimes when I'm trying to do something new and change my mechanics. And then this one has, I mean, this shaft is really stiff. It's a House of Forged Platinum, and it's got just a pure grip. This is how I bought it, and this is one of the ones I got off of the Facebook group, that long drive equipment group. And I mean, it was a pretty good price, and it's great for just going out and trying new things. It's super durable. You can beat the crap out of it. I mean, I broke a Stealth 2, I broke a Sim 2 driver, I broke a Titleist TS2 driver, and once I got these, you know, I feel a lot more confident just going up and swinging as hard as I can and not worrying about it too much. All right, next we got another Brute 400, but this one is a 4-degree loft. Again, it's got the deep face, so you know, vertically you have more room for error, I feel, even though it might be a little bit it's not quite as long horizontally. But this one I like a lot. This is like what I call my fairway finder. If I just need to get one straight, this is a club I use. It may not have the distance of the Callaway Speed, but I know I'm more likely to hit it straight. And this has the Peterson Kinetics Velocity LD30 Plus shaft on it as well, with a pure grip. And this is the way I bought it, again, off of the Facebook group. All right, I got a couple more drivers, but I'm gonna save those for later because they're kind of funny and I've had them in the bag for over 20 years. For irons, I got these King Cobra 2s. These, like the oversized 20-something-year-old irons with the true temper type, really stiff shaft. And honestly, they'll probably last me the rest of my life because I barely ever even hit irons. I use this 9-iron, and other than that, the rest just sleep in the bag. So they have ancient golf pride like grips on them, and honestly, they're not that interesting. So I'll move on to my putter, and then we'll get to those old drivers that I've got that are just camped out for fun. All right, so up next, I got my putter, my favorite club. I'm not doing any POD with this thing. It's a old Ping Scottsdale, just a grip it came with. It's really kind of too short. I don't know, I didn't really think about it much when I bought it, but probably gonna upgrade this at some point in the near future because I'd like to have a club that's a little bit longer than this, because I feel too like hunched over when I'm hitting with it. But anyway, it's not that exciting. We'll move on to some of these other drivers that oh wait, before I move on, I got my favorite club here. This is my $29.99 special off Amazon. It's just my pitching wedge. It's a Pine Meadow. I use this club all the time because I'm always just right around the green somewhere within, you know, 20 yards or so. And this is just a little flop putt, like little chip shot club that I use all the time. Again, didn't think too much about it because when I bought it, it was like 100 yards or less on the club, and I was like, well, that's all I need because drive the ball within 100 yards of the green and seem versatile. But it's a 52 degree, and I wish I had more of a higher loft on it, maybe like 58, something like that. But anyway, I get a lot of use out of this cheapy club, and it's been great, honestly. I mean, for 30 bucks, I have no complaints. All right, here we go. This is a driver you use when you're messing around with buddies and you're on the back nine and maybe you had a few brews and you're just screwing around. This is the old John Daly Hippo Giant. It's like, it's got the titanium face. I actually was hitting it at the range, and I don't know if you can tell, but the titanium started to kind of fold or warp right here. But this is like 20 something years old. It's one of those ones that you get from the infomercial for like 99 bucks. And it's got supposedly the stiff shaft, which is, you know, from 1998, and the Hippo grip. But this is just a fun club to take out and see who can hit it, and just when you're just messing around or something. And now for the best mess around club. This, I don't know if you guys remember way back in the day, the infomercials where they had that guy hitting off of mountains and stuff, and he's just like going like boom. But this is like the X Factor Air Extreme. It's the driver with like holes in it and speed air slots and stuff. It's got holes in the back so the air can like flow through. But look how tiny that face is. I mean, that's like a 3-iron or a 3-wood, and it's got this weird shaft where it's like flat and then it's wide. So it's supposed to cut through the air. And the grip, it's so old, the grip is starting to like deteriorate. It just like flakes off. But like, you want to mess around and like, I don't know, just have fun. Oh, and it like kind of whistles too. When you're in your backswing, it's like, whoop. But anyway, it's just a funny club. Air Extreme X Factor. Like, it's just funny that they even made stuff like this. They probably still do. I just don't watch infomercials anymore now. You know, we got Netflix and Prime and stuff. But anyway, for the clubs, that's basically it. I do have this too. So on the Callaways, on the Callaway long drive heads, they're interchangeable. You can bust out different shafts. And I've got this House of Forge, like super stiff shaft here. Read it. It's called the Blackout X Flex. But I'll throw that on the Callaway sometimes when I feel like hitting a stiff shaft, if I'm getting a little bit too much movement or spin or something like that, and I'll try to dial it in a little bit. So anyway, it's got a nice Golf Pride grip on it. But anyway, that's it for that. Let's see what else I got. All right, so I dug out some other junk out of my bag here. I use like really long tees, like 4-inch long tees, and I got these. These are just some Amazon tees that are supposed to be 0 friction. They're all right. They seem to last all right. I went through quite a few packs of those tornado tees. I kind of was a little bit disappointed at how long they lasted. And so I'll use those for competition just because basically everybody else is using them. So you want to step up there with what everybody else has got, right? And then you can get these too. Like, these are just the long 4-inch tees. I got bags and bags of those. Got the wrench. Always have a wrench in your bag, because especially with like the PXG, how it has the weights in there, when you're banging away for a long time, say at the range or something, you're going to want to tighten those weights up because they come loose, especially when you buy them from Kazakhstan off eBay. But anyway, I got some other stuff in here. See it. So if you saw my other video where I was just with playing golf with my buddies and we were just trying to hit long drives, Callaway Warbirds, they told me at the Pro Golf discount these were good for long distance because they're kind of a harder compression ball. I did drive a 368 yard hole with these Warbirds, so I don't know, they seem to work pretty good. I'm on a hole actually that's like 370 something, that if I get a little break, maybe I'll just take a shot and see if I can drive this one. But anyway, that's pretty much what I got in my bag. I got tons of balls that I've found because I live like just a couple of minutes from this golf course. So I mean, I've seen tons of balls just hit right in this little gully area right here, just standing here waiting to do this video. So I'll probably just go shag some of those and throw them in the bag. Hey you guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out 4Golf. They're a pretty cool company, just starting up. You get a discount code if you use Nook'd, N-O-O-K-D, 10% off your purchase. Right now they're also trying to raise money for somebody who's struggling with battling cancer. So I mean, it goes to a good cause. If you guys check them out, I'd really appreciate it. They'd really appreciate it. And thanks for watching. I'm out of here.